All the work that we're talking about collectively doing and we're committing to, we need to hold ourselves and each other accountable to actually do it.
Another deadly week at Dawson Park, a stabbing in broad daylight, a shooting just days earlier, now reigniting calls for action and accountability. You know, that park has long been a hotspot for gun violence and open drug use, prompting years of promises from city leaders to make it safer, but are they really delivering?
Yeah, it is a park after all, and people want to go there to enjoy it. We'll go beyond the headlines tonight. Joelle Jones joins us live this evening. And Joelle, I know you spoke with police and parents about this park. What did you find out?
Well, Liz, Jeff, even police admit promises to increase livability here haven't translated to real change. And while parents say they've seen some progress, they argue the boldness once used by the city to harm this historically black neighborhood through eminent domain is needed again, this time to make it safer.
I was again at work and my husband texted like, oh, there were shots fired at the park, like we're in the car, we're getting away. So it just really brought it back to last year.
Lynn Randall says last Thursday's shooting brought back memories of gunfire erupting outside the Arkansas preschool last year.
I'm safe at work and my husband is like running away from gunfire, picking up our 4-year-old child.
Portland police say no one was hurt, but bullets tore through a picnic shelter near the playground. Just 3 days later, officers say 57-year-old Talmaj Ellis was stabbed to death by 57-year-old Jermaine McKenzie. He pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder Monday.
What do you say to families who are maybe feeling like they're not seeing the progress that they want to see?
I think that's a fair feeling. It's scary.
Sergeant Namba leads the neighborhood response team. Due to recent violence near the park and a string of drug busts, he says his team is increasing visibility and continuing to launch missions to reduce crime.
It's appropriate that we reprioritize and refocus Dawson Park as our top priority.
But he admits much of their work remains reactive due to limited resources.
I do think there's room for other organizations to be more helpful though too, right? Like this is a city park that the county behavioral health team could be at, I think, more often.
It just feels like, 4 steps forward, 3 steps back.
In response, officials say the city has worked to provide services at the park, including social gatherings, police patrols, and support for the unhoused. Portland Parks and Rec say rangers have visited Dawson Park nearly 180 times over the past 3 months.
If the park rangers are saying that they're here every day, that's not true. Like, I don't see them.
Randall says she's been working with the neighborhood and city staff to activate the park, but wants more results.
It is a little challenging that, we have to just keep doing it and keep being there, but it's hard work. So we can't stop because my kid isn't there.
You could just hear the emotion in her voice. Now, I did reach out to the county to see if behavioral health outreach was something they could commit to, but we did not hear back by our deadline. Now, last year, city officials promised that they would help reduce permitting fees to try to increase livability in this park. I was told by Parks and Rec of the 7 events held here this year, 2 of them were discounted. Reporting live in Northeast Portland tonight, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.
All right, Joelle, staying on top of a very big issue. Thank you.